Are you sick and tired of super boring, bland combat phases in all your Commander games?
Yes, Justin, I am.
Yeah, especially you.
Yeah, I'm not very good at combo tricks.
You're actually pretty good. But this video is going to help liven up and spice up your Commander games. We're talking about white combat tricks.
Yeah. Man, White's got a lot of them. And I personally don't play enough of these. And I think I need to play more.
It's very tricksy.
Very tricksy.
White has some of the most interesting combat tricks in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree.
We'll talk about some of them here. We're going to start with some multicolor ones, but with white, of course. So first card I want to talk about to level up your games, make them more exciting, make combat more interactive. And casual Commander combat is like the critical phase of the game. That's where games are won and lost. So if you can have fun interaction there, it'll make you win more. It'll make your games way more fun. Your pod will enjoy them more.
And when you win more, it's more fun.
And when you win more, it's more fun. So first card we're going to talk about is Take the Bait.
Yeah.
2 red white, so it's a Boros card. It's an instant. It's only $1.50 right now. You can pick this up. You cast a spell only during an opponent's turn and only during combat.
Fun.
So
it fits the bill perfectly for what you're trying to do.
Fits the bill perfectly. It says prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn. Untap all attacking creatures and goad them. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase.
Goad, one of my favorite mechanics. Thank you.
I got you, dude.
In Magic the Gathering, the ability to just be like, oh, can't swing at me.
You can't swing at me, but you better swing.
So fun.
Especially in casual Commander, this can be such a blowout. You're good on that turn. Like if you're the biggest threat at the table, but you're open for whatever reason, and the whole table's just gunning for you, you pick the right opponent to do this on, and you're safe. And then you can absolutely decimate an opponent. Like if you're down to 3 players, one opponent's super weak, and there are 2 players that are strong, you making the strong player hit the weak player, just taking care of business for you, has to tap their creatures to swing, opens up the crackback. It's awesome.
You know, I haven't seen this list that you put together yet for these cards, but I am thinking of a card. It's arguably my favorite card in Magic. I've gotten to play it a couple times in my Captain America deck is what I put it in.
It's in here.
And, you know what it is. Okay, let's see. I'll see if it's in there.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like it's going to be one of the last ones. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see if you get there. I'm excited. It's my favorite card.
Awesome. I think an easy way to level up your Boros decks, make them more fun, and honestly turn a dangerous combat into a win. And it's only
$1.50.
Only $1.50. Next card. I cannot figure out where to put this card, but I want to make a Bree deck, Bree of Clan Stoutarm from the recent Lorwyn set.
Okay, yeah.
And I think I'm going to throw this in there, finally. I have a copy, haven't found a place to play it, Deflecting Palm.
The next time a source of your choice would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage. If damage prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to the source's controller.
Yes. So
interesting.
Cool. So red and white only. The scaling of this is pretty crazy. So next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn. So this could be like if someone has a crazy amount of one-time burn damage that they send your way.
Totally.
Right back to their face.
Yeah.
1,000 damage to their face. I just love this card. It can turn any sort of burn spell or any sort of like Voltron damage.
I was gonna say Voltron would be sick. This would be crazy if it was that creature does it back. Like if it was commander damage back at the person.
If you could take commander damage back at them, that would be nuts.
That'd be sweet.
And it does get around things like hexproof because it's a source of your choice.
Not a target.
So
very specific.
Yeah, this can be.
That's not old Magic lingo.
Not old Magic lingo. It's not errata or anything. Very good. Another card that could easily turn a lethal swing at you into a lethal amount of damage at someone else.
Is it any source you control or just at you?
A source of my choice dealing damage to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Blasphemous Act, like that doesn't work here because Blasphemous Act deals damage to creatures, not to me.
Yeah.
But anything that's going to my face, whether it's a creature or burn spell, goes right back to that person's face.
Oh, here's a good one.
Love this one.
Yeah.
Actually just picked up a couple copies because it's sub $10 now. It's $8.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. And this is a card that I would argue is almost an auto include in any deck with black and white, and that's Inkshield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inkshield is a very good card. It's 5 mana, 3 white, black. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, you get a 2/1 flying Inkling. Insane.
For each 1 damage. Yeah, that's fascinating because you just have, let alone any board state you already have, but now you have, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 2/1 Inklings.
Right.
With flying. Flying is overpowered.
With the first two we talked about, take the bait and Deflecting Palm, if you're not in a super strong position in the game, they can help, but they won't win you the game per se, unless you're in a strong position. Inkshield, on the other hand, your board could be empty and you immediately have the win if you get to untap. Because
you have so many creatures.
So 20 damage is that's a good swing, not necessarily lethal, but that's like a decent swing at you.
Yeah, game-changing
You now
swing.
have 40 flying damage on the way back.
Yeah.
However you choose.
Yeah.
So crazy. It's just a fog that's also a win con, and the versatility of the card is insane.
Totally. And flying is often, flying isn't that common. Not a ton of flyers on the board. So if you have 20 or 30 of them,
yeah,
crazy.
Right. Even if somebody is playing like a flying deck,
yeah,
like the fact that
they still only might have 5 or 6 flyers up.
Versus 20.
Yeah,
it's just such a good card, and it's sub $10 right now. Would be a card I recommend getting, though this is not financial advice.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Next card
is that really only $11?
Yeah.
I love this card. This is not what I was talking about, though.
Oh, I know. But you did just beat me with this card.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
I was in
and I believe I chose both because I had my commander out.
Because you had your commander out. The card is Akroma's Will. We're getting into our mono white cards now. Akroma's Will is 3 and a white. It's $11 on TCG Player at the time of recording. If you control your commander, as you cast it, you can choose both. So creatures you control gain
so many keywords.
Flying, Vigilance, double strike until end of turn, and /or creatures you control get lifelink, indestructible, protection from all colors. It's just such a versatile spell.
Again, flying. Just not going to have a ton of flyers. So if you can you have a token army and you're making everything flyers, you're getting through. And then also giving everything lifelink. It's fascinating.
Protection from all colors, like your stuff can't be blocked. This card is just so versatile, which is why, in my opinion, it's one of, if not the best white combat tricks, because you can use it on you should use it on offense. This should be a game-winning spell.
Card. Yeah, for sure.
But like emergency situation, you could totally use this on defense and
be like, hey, guess what? I do have blockers.
Yeah, I do have blockers. My stuff's indestructible. I keep my stuff on a board wipe. Protection from all colors. Like I can chump block easily with double strikers.
And with the vigilance on there, you're not just leaving yourself open for the crackback on the next turn if you do swing out in the offensive state and maybe you don't have lethal.
Right.
Now you're swinging at somebody and you also have blockers to survive the next turn.
100%. And it's in white. Most white commanders and commander decks, you're casting the commander, so you should be able to choose both. Instant speed. This card is just an extraordinary combat trick. This one of my favorites.
Yeah, you mentioned this earlier.
$2.50. There's a really cool in like competitive Magic, like Pro Tour tournaments. I forget what the event was, but a very famous player, I think he's a Hall of Famer, Luis Scott Vargas. The card is Settle the Wreckage. It's 2 and 2 white.
Yep.
Instant, exile all attacking creatures target player controls, then they can get that many basic lands. Very cool card. In this instance, LSV, like this whole turn is happening, and this is like a professional tournament. He baits this guy, basically. He's like pretending to line up blockers before he passes priority. He's like totally mind gaming him. Then pulls it back. He passes priority. The guy ends up declaring the attackers. And then he casts Settle the Wreckage. Totally blows him out. It was like a critical game in this.
That's so fun.
Ends up winning the game. It's just such.
I would be pissed if that happened to me. I would have been so bad, especially on live television.
It's just such a good card and one that can really level the playing field.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like
I don't think I've heard of Settle the Wreckage before.
Oh, it's so.
I think this is a new one to me.
Yeah.
And I would hope that nobody plays that against my token decks. That would hurt.
I also love it in Arena. I think it's very fun in Historic or Brawl. Can lead to a pretty big blowout, especially if you're playing with a play group that's greedy on lands and doesn't play that many basics. Like if you don't have the basics defined, this is just a 4-mana exile all your attackers and you get nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, if you're playing some fast land decks that are, like you said, don't have a ton of basics.
And also not that you should use it this way, but you could totally use it
Against yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe an early-ish game and like nobody's really threatening. You got like 2 or 3 more turns left. Maybe let's make that like 1 or 2 turns because now I have 6 or 7 extra mana.
Yeah, you got some like little guys, tokens on the battlefield.
Yeah.
This is just a 4-mana ramp spell like Edgar or something.
Exactly.
But you shouldn't do that, but you could. It's fun. Talking about my Giada deck earlier.
Is this in it?
This is in it. I found this card to be a big-time overperformer.
Flash is fun. Flash is really
Flash
fun.
is fun. It's a creature, 4 and a white. Angel, Windshaper Planetar. Flash flying. When it enters during the declare attacker step, for each attacking creature, I get to reselect who they're attacking. Very cool. So it's only a 25-cent card, and it can just cause like
interesting
total political chaos. So like maybe I'm the most threatening to the strongest player, but they have a better board than me.
Yeah.
They're like, I have to deal with you. I'm going to swing all out at you. Boom. Flash, Windshaper Planetar, Psych, just kidding. You're actually going to kill our 2 opponents. Almost take the bait like.
That's so crazy.
I'm actually going to have you kill my other 2 opponents, and then I'm going to
kill
you
on
the
my turn.
crackback. Yeah.
You thought you had it. You know they weren't going to kill you, but I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's really cool.
I've never seen that. That's crazy.
And these are cards that'll just make your game that much more fun. Like, you don't... Like, we play interaction, it's fun, but this is just such a unique way to do it. I'm not, like, removing your creature. I'm not exiling it.
Yeah.
I'm not countering something, but I'm, like, manipulating your decision in a really interesting, unique way.
That's really cool, except one of my least favorite things in Magic is... I don't remember what it's called, but when people can take and play your turn.
Mm-hmm. There are a couple things that do
when
that.
this is destroyed, you take the next player's turn or something. And Carter's done it to me in some of our games, and I crash out. I'm really ashamed of how badly I crashed out at that.
It was so
and
bad.
this, I think, would piss me off just about as much. Yeah, that's like, don't ever do that to me. Thank you. Next card.
I wish we had filmed that game. It was... Yeah,
I crashed out, dude.
It was so funny. That was a low moment for you.
That was bad. That was bad. I was so upset.
But again, like,
great game though.
It was a very good
really
game.
Fun game.
And I'm telling y'all, these white combat tricks, they will make your games more fun. It'll be so fun the day after when you're texting the group chat like, yo, I cannot believe what Justin did to me when I was about to win the game.
Yeah, just completely swooped it underneath.
This card is very good. I run it in a couple decks. It's a 30-cent card. It's an instant 1 and a Phyrexian white. So it could just be a colorless and 2 life.
Yeah.
Or a colorless and
a
white. Apostle's Blessing. This should be in way, way more decks than it is.
Okay.
Target artifact or creature you control gains protection from artifacts or from the color of your choice until end of turn. So I have found this to be a very versatile spell also. It has that dual utility, kind of like Akroma's Will, of you can use it on offense or on defense. This one tends to be more defensive in that you protect your like commander from
a color
removal.
Of your choice.
Yeah. Someone tries to path you, pro white. Someone tries to...
Or someone's playing a monocolored deck, you gain protection from that monocolor.
Yeah, someone swinging at you with a creature with death touch, give it protection, kill that creature. It's really cool. And also on offense, if you cast this during declare attackers or before, your opponent can't block with the color you give it protection from.
Yeah.
So you could all of a sudden turn this threat that seemed like it could be easily handled by your opponents and just blow them out. All of a sudden, they literally can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I was thinking, how would you use it on offense? But yeah, you'd be playing, again, it's likely against a monocolored deck is the best case. And they have a bunch of blockers, but you have lethal if they don't block, and Now they can't block.
Now you can't block, and you win for 1 in 2 life. Like, that rate is so good.
That's awesome.
Next card we're going to talk about. I have never gotten a castless card, though I've had it in a couple decks.
Dawn Charm, huh?
Dawn Charm, $3. It's another instant. Choose one. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Cool.
A little misprint.
Second option. Oh, that's funny. I wonder, we pulled this card from Scryfall, and there's no space between that and wood.
Yeah.
Well, I'll use this
I
card.
wonder if the one that pops
I'll
up
use
here
this
is
card as
still
the one
there.
that pops up. Yeah. You can regenerate target creature, or fun in white, you can counter target spell that targets you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Very fun.
But only if it targets you, not creatures you control.
Right.
Interesting.
You specifically.
Interesting.
But if someone like plays a target player sacrifices, there's that new card that was spoiled in Strixhaven. That's really cool. It's called Mathemagics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the 1 in a blue, 2 in a blue.
Double X.
Oh,
and
yeah,
2 blue.
XX in blue, yeah.
And you can make someone, target player, like draw, kill themselves via draw.
Yeah.
This would counter that for 1 in a white. People just never expect white counters.
Well, it's because there's not a lot of them that are very common.
There are not.
It's like blue's the counter, right? Blue does all the countering. White doesn't do that.
It doesn't. And I think the first one is also just like so good. Like,
I mean, yeah, just preventing combat damage, like that's just alone awesome.
for everybody too, which is really interesting
Yeah.
because you could totally play this politically.
Yeah, and like really take a spot where you're saying, "Hey, I know he's about to win. If that person wins, you know, I'm going to do this so it stops. So you guys be nice to me."
Yeah. Give me 1 or 2 turns. Don't swing at me, and I can save you both, even if
Yeah.
you're not in danger.
Yep, totally,
Really like Dawn Charm.
totally.
And the art is interesting because it has that aura ring on it. I just didn't realize that was such a big part of.
Magic, yeah, I didn't know Magic and Aura did a thing.
Another blessing card. This one, 35 cents. Pretty cheap. Very similar to Apostle's Blessing. You choose a color. It's 2 in a white instant. You choose a color. Creatures you control gain protection from the chosen color until end of turn. Also
And
cycling.
Underrated. Wow. Come on.
Let's go, bro.
Underrated
We're so
cycling.
slick
I have
with
a
it.
few cards that are that have the cycling mechanic on them. I don't use them as enough as I should. I often find myself, man, I wish I was drawing more cards. Oh, look at that. I could have cycled that.
Oh, yeah.
And no, it's a land tapping for a green.
Totally. Like, if you draw this card on turn 7 or 8, you can win by giving your stuff protection from a color and swinging out, making them unblockable.
Or you could draw a card.
Yeah, or if it's a dead card, you're fine.
Yeah.
1 white to discard it and replace it.
That's a cheap card draw.
Super underrated, 35 cents. Another white card that could just blow out your opponents. White, a lot of white strategies go wide. And being able to give all your creatures protection from a color is just really valuable.
Again, and I feel like mono colors are very popular. And so when you are playing those monocolored decks, you have protection from everything in the deck. Like, it's not like, oh, okay, well, you chose green, so here's my blue spell against you or whatever.
Even
They're countering or your protection from everything on that.
for sure. Even 2-color decks, like let's say it's half. Somebody has 6 creatures, half are blue, half are red. Just negating half their blockers is
awesome.
so impactful.
Yeah.
Next card here, another 35 center, instant 1 white, emerge unscathed. So again,
That's cool art.
yes, similar to the blessings, target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Cool part about this is it has a rebound. So this is a card, again, we've been harping on it. It's the offense and defense. But what's really cool here is if you cast it on defense, when you cast it, rebound, you exile it as it resolves. Then at the beginning of your next upkeep, you can cast it again without paying its mana cost. So if you cast it on defense, good, perfect.
You're protected, right?
And then you get the free protection on offense.
The offense.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm putting you on right now.
Dude, I've been sleeping on some of these white ones.
These are good.
Yeah, that's 35 cents.
Right.
That's worth an ad in a lot of decks I have.
100%. Next card here. This is a card I was...
That'd be great in my Captain America Voltron deck.
Emerge Unscathed?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it with some of these.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
This is the card I thought you were talking about.
You were right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
This is my I don't know if I can confidently say it, but it's very close to being my favorite card in Magic. And
Yeah.
I've gotten to do it, I think, 2 or 3 times.
$1.50. What is the card?
Comeuppance.
Comeuppance.
So fun.
Can you spell it?
Comeuppance.
Honestly,
Was that good? CU.
that's crazy.
Oh, let's go. That's very, if you ever watch any of our gameplays, that is very unlike me to be able to do that.
That is nuts. I have to spell check it literally every time I type this word.
That's so fun. This is such a fun card because it's, I've never played it in a way that I wasn't about to lose the game and then said, oh, hey, actually, I'm going to win on your turn because you're attacking me. I like to tell people, are you sure you want to attack me? You sure? And then when they do, it just feels so good to play.
That's so frustrating.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, it prevents all damage that would be dealt to you or planeswalker you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature spell is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to the source's controller. So you have like a Blasphemous Act.
That person's dead.
That person's dead.
They're taking.
They let's say I have 3 creatures on the board. That's 39 damage that they just got prevented and splash back at their face.
Yeah.
So fun.
Well, I think it would be. Is it you control this turn if damage? Okay, yeah.
I think I got that right.
No, you did.
If damage from a non-creature.
I thought
source,
it might have been more damage, like everybody, but I think it's just yours. Tell us if that works. But that's my favorite, like, application of this.
Yeah, is when it's I prefer it. Yeah, and then non-creature form.
So good against red.
Yeah, it's such a fun deck.
Total blowout against red. And you've got me a few times with this where I've been playing, like, I like to play Magic with, like, big creatures.
Big stompy.
Yeah, big them out, get them out for free if I can or value, but just big creatures that do cool stuff. You've gotten me a few times where I'm like, what do you mean don't swing at you? Like, I'm swinging at you for 35 with 4 creatures, and then all my creatures are dead.
Darn.
I have my hands pretty much empty.
Yeah.
Good game.
No, it's a fun one, and it's one that I feel like is often forgotten and not like, oh, dude, I forgot Comeuppance was even a card, or people haven't ever heard of it, or, oh, yeah, like, look at this paragraph I'm going to read you about what this card does real quick. Give me 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's $1.50, and it's only 1 white pip. It's so easy to cast.
Yeah.
It's like a budget card virtually.
Yeah, and it only makes sense to cast later in the game. It's not like you need it early on.
Right.
It's a late game move. It's like it's a game winner.
It's a card you hold for sure.
Yeah, it really hurts when someone negates that, though.
Yeah, because
It really hurts.
This next card, we just have to talk about it. Like, it's
just annoying.
Yeah, $50
Everyone always has
card.
it.
Teferi's Protection. I hope Strixhaven's coming out this year. I hope they do another mystical archive for Teferi's Protection.
Okay. Yeah,
because the first one was really cool.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to say about this. If you're new to Magic, we'll go into it though a little bit because it is like the best.
I'd say it's one of the most popular cards in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, it's arguably one of the best white cards for sure. In Commander, at least. In Commander,
Yeah, I would say at least top 3.
Yeah.
For white, yeah.
T-Pro, it's 2 and a white instant. Until your next turn, your life total can't change, and you gain protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. You exile the card.
Yep.
So, phases your stuff out, like, all that's safe. You have protection from everything, so you can't be damaged, enchanted, targeted. It's just nuts.
It's just simply, there's no way around it. Someone was telling me the other day, there's a new card in the.
Tell us how this works.
Don't know how it works. I have no clue. But someone was telling me there's a new red card in.
It was that person. You can't see him, but it was. Oh, I thought it was you.
Anyways,
I'm pretty sure it was him.
That gets around this, and I'll look it up, and I'll put it in I'll put the link to the explanation of it in the description. But really interesting because T-Pro. You know a card's good when there's a nickname for it, right? This is a card's called Teferi's Protection, and everyone calls it T-Pro. But it's so powerful.
I'm trying to think of any card that's not good with a nickname, and I can't.
I don't know any other nicknames for cards.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. But this is such a powerful card, and for something to be able to get around it, kind of unheard of. So it's, $50, it feels right for this card.
A, yes. B, I can't think of a card with a nickname that's not good. I'm like deep in the tank. But the card is nuts in 4 players specifically. Like if I go and then you're like the strong player right after me,
Mm-hmm.
and you try to do the thing, I T-Pro on your turn.
You're safe until
I'm
your turn.
safe like through those 2 turns too. It's like ay.
Yeah, especially if you do it, time it right to bait the attack out at you, and then do it. Some people I've seen do it like in their instep, like going at their instep. So almost force these people to be like, well,
Oh my gosh, that's genius.
If I'm gonna swing, I'm still gonna swing at somebody else rather than baiting the swing at me and then it's a worthless swing.
You're so smart.
You still get them to swing out.
I need to do that more. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
1 single white pip, like it's so easy
It's
to hold
cheap.
up. It's so easy to cast. You play it enough in the same pod, people will eventually play around
totally.
it, but nobody's going to be like, oh, 3 mana.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It's so good.
Especially in white though, like you're holding up 1 white. It's like it's something when you're holding up a blue and everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's got a blue held up, But when you're just holding up 1 white and maybe a couple other colors,
Like a soul ring, yeah.
It's like, oh, he's no big deal. He just didn't have anything to cast. Oh well, I'm actually pulling one of the best cards that was printed. Thank you.
So those are some great combat tricks. We had to include that one in there just because it's one of the best white cards there is. Some honorable mentions in here. Another angel, Blinding Angel, is really interesting. That one denies combat. So like if Blinding Angel hits you, you skip your combat phase.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
That's really not fun. I don't like that at all.
I've gotten to I recently got it for Giada like 6 months ago. I've gotten to play it once and hit someone once, and it was sick.
Your Giada deck is really sneaky.
It's
very tricksy, I would say.
It was very tricksy. It was the inspiration for this. Robe of Stars. It's come up a little bit in some of our deck techs. Great equipment. It's 1 in a white, or is it even 1 in a white? I think it is. But you can pay 1 in a white to make the equipped creature phase out.
Yeah.
So really cool. And you could do that instant speed. So you declare your block, phase out, no damage.
Yep. Blocker is somehow still there. I have this in my Captain America deck, and it's great. He gets targeted, phase him out until my next turn.
All good. And I think
because I think it's until your next turn you phase out. I don't think it's until end of turn.
Correct. And I believe it gives like +0/+3. We don't have the card.
Might be +0/+2.
It makes
something like that.
It makes the butt bigger.
Yeah.
It's a BBL of sorts.
Yep.
And then lastly, Twin Blade Blessing.
This is one I haven't heard of.
Very cool. It's an aura. It's an enchantment aura. I doing my research for this, I was like, oh, I need to put this in my Tuvasa Voltron deck.
Oh yeah, no.
Twin Blade Blessing, yikes,
Blessing.
Twin Blade Blessing, 1 and 2 white. It's an enchantment aura with flash, and target creature gets double strike.
Oh, that's nasty.
Really sick. So
nasty.
A little
but
harder.
Enchantment auras, you don't have to. It's not like an equipment, right? You don't have to put it in and then equip it.
No, you target your creature.
You're targeting it, so it's instantly got double strike.
Instantly on it.
Nasty.
It's kind of like a white Embercleave. If y'all played Red Standard during the Embercleave era, you'll know that card.
Totally.
Very frustrating. Just would win out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Twin Blade Blessing, another one that can do that.
Yeah.
Any white card or any attack that could be lethal, but you're just not quite there, especially with commanders, very quickly turn that into lethal.
Yeah. Double strike is fascinating because it's also first strike. Yep. So you kind of have a lot of protection when it comes to that. And then just the flash in anything. Instant speed is so awesome.
I think
so awesome.
With Tuvasa, I think like if I'm swinging at you for 8 commander damage and you don't, or 10 even, and you don't have any on you, you might just not block.
Yeah, because it's like 8. Okay, that's not that bad.
It's fine. I can deal with this later. But then
16.
I throw this enchantment on there. Specifically with Tuvasa would grow it, but even if it didn't, doubling that becomes way more serious.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
So this is another great white combat trick. I would encourage you all, look for ways, especially if you've been playing for a while or you've had a deck that's been unmodified for a long time and you're getting a little bored with it. There's nothing wrong with not modifying your decks. I think that's a healthy place to be. But if you're starting to feel like your decks are getting a little stale, I think combat tricks are a great way to make decks more fun to play and make it more fun for everybody, the pod included, to tell stories about the games afterwards.
And when it comes to finding these cards, I feel like it's easy to miss them because you look on EDH Rec or something.
You're not going to see this.
And you look through the top 100 cards for whatever your commander is, and you'll never see these. But if you go to something like Scryfall and you type in, keywords that are on here like prevent damage and then make sure
Protection.
that it's mana, it can fit in this color wheel or whatever that is. It's much easier to find these cards. There's thousands of options and cards that you've probably never even heard of.
Yeah, you would never know.
Yeah. So, no, it's great. It's good. It's good.
Thanks, y'all, for watching. We hope we have helped you find some cool new cards you want to pick up for your decks. Please like, comment any that we might have missed. We appreciate your subscriptions, if you would please. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.